The ICEVI, the Nippon Foundation Mathematics Package for Teachers. Title of the video: Test of Divisibility for number 4. Divisibility concept is generally appearing at the primary level. If the children are very familiar with the multiplication tables, this concept will be very easy to understand. However, some children, they may need demonstration. So let us see how we can prove the test of divisibility for various numbers. Now let us take the number 6112. Now how to know whether this number is divisible by 4? In the case of 4, we have to take the last 2 digits of that number. In the case of number 2 and 5, we looked only at the last digit of the number. Now for the first time, we are considering the last 2 digits of that number. If the last 2 digits of the number, if that is divisible by 4, then we can say that the entire number is divisible by 4. Now, what are the last 2 digits? In the case of the number 6112, we take the last 2 numbers, that is 12. Now we have to ask whether 12 is divisible by 4. If the child is familiar with the multiplication tables, then he or she will be able to say that there are 3 4s in 12. If the child is not comfortable, then you can use the beads. So you can have 12 beads, right? Take 12 beads and then group 4 at a time. Okay, so you take 4 at a time. Yes, 4 at a time, and then you have grouped the 3 4s. So there is no remainder. That means 6112 is divisible by the number 4. Now, in order to check this, maybe the child can use abacus or use even talking calculator. Let us take the number 6114. Now here you take the last 2 digits. Now that is 14. Now is 14 divisible by 4? You can start with the demonstration. Take 14 beads, 4 at a time, you group them. So 2 is a remainder. Now that means 14 is not divisible by 4. That indicates that the entire number 6114 is not divisible by the number 4. So sometimes the child will be tempted to say, by looking at the number 4, maybe tempted to say that, oh, this is divisible by 4, but it is not the case. In the case of 4, we should not look into the last digit alone. We have to look into the last 2 digits. Now let us take 16. Now 6116. Now the last 2 digit, that is 16. Now 16 is divisible by 4 because there are 4 times of 4. So this is divisible by 4. Now what about the number 40? 40. Now again, the test of divisibility in the case of 4 is considering the last 2 digits. So the last 2 digits 40. So 40 is divisible by 4 10 times. Now at the same time, let us take 6130. 6130. Now take the 30, last 2 digits. Now is 30 divisible by 7? You can take 30 beads and then take 4 at a time, and you will get 7 groups and then get a remainder 2. That means 30 is not divisible by 4. So whether the last two digits are even numbers or odd numbers, right? Now you have to take the last two digits together and then apply the test of divisibility for number 4. Hope this exercise will help the child. These numbers, the reference numbers, have braille markings, so that will help the child to read the number and at the same time use the beads. As already repeated, this is appearing at the primary level. The children who are familiar with the multiplication tables will be able to do this very easily, but we cannot take it for granted that all children will be comfortable with the multiplication tables. So that is why these type of demonstrations will help the child to understand the test of divisibility. In this case, we have demonstrated the test of divisibility for number 4, and in the subsequent videos let us take up test of divisibility for other numbers.